Hey guys, what's going on? It's Exilord here, and we are here in Heroes of the Storm. As I said, I'll be starting to play other games. I'm going to go ahead and start off with this game since it is one that's very dear to my heart. But anyway, if this game looks somewhat interesting to you, I do suggest that you give it a try. It's a very fun game once you get into it. It does take a little bit of learning, but not too much. It's a very simple game to learn. But if you are interested in getting it, there will be a link in the description, and whenever you use that link, you'll go ahead and get a free character in this game, and you also get something called a Stim Pack, which allows you to earn XP for your character and your profile faster than other people for a couple days. And yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and click on that link down below, and then you can play the game and with some added bonuses. So anyway, we're going to hop into a game, and I'm going to try to explain this game. I've been playing it for a while now, so I might, try to blow through it a little bit quickly, because I'm trying to explain everything in one video, which is kind of hard to do. I was thinking about making a separate video for this, but we'll try out this. So anyway, let's go ahead and find a game. And I'll see you guys there. We're here in a game, and I've been playing this game for a while now, so if I'm going to try to explain the basics of the game, and if I might leave some stuff out because I'm so used to the game, I might, forget some little small detail. So if you have any questions about anything that happened, go ahead and just leave a comment, and I'll probably answer it. But the basic objective of this game is to destroy the enemy team's core. We have a core right here. And then in order to get to the core, you have to push through all of these buildings in order to reach the core and kill it near the end of the game. And how you do that is there are objectives on the map. There are different objectives for every map, and you can capture them and do different things to capture the objectives in order to help you push down the forts, ultimately helping you winning the game. I'm just gonna poke away at this guy. Okay. But this map this map is called Battlefield of Eternity, and basically, at certain points there will be these two immortals in the middle over here, and then there will be one for the enemy team and one for the friendly team, and you basically have to kill the enemy team's immortal, and it will once you do kill it, it'll help you start pushing down buildings and such once you capture it. So, ooh. Oh wow, that was a really good hook. I'm probably dead. Oh, I was. So as you can see, every character has different abilities. I'll go over mine in 1 second once I do, revive, I guess. So my abilities, the first one is my Q ability. It allows me to throw out a hammer. It'll deal damage to anybody that hits, and it will slow them as well. And then my second ability is Lightning Rod, which basically allows me to pick somebody, and as long as they're within this radius, they'll take damage, quite a bit of damage, from my lightning bolt that I summon. And then my last ability is called Barrel Roll, and it's basically what you think it is. I just roll in whatever direction I pick. So as you can see, there's the enemy immortal right in front of us, and if we want to capture it, we have to kill him, and then once we do kill him, he'll start pushing down one of the two lanes. Something I did not mention about this game, because I'm trying to because I'm trying to play the game and commentate at the same time. Kind of hard when you're not used to the game you're trying to commentate, but but each lane will spawn these minions. If you can see right here, these blue and red minions. Both teams spawn them, and then they'll push one lane all the time, and then they'll sometimes take down the buildings. Yeah, they're main lanes, and you can kill them to soak XP. If you can see at the top of the screen, if you see that 4 and the 3, those are the XP levels of both teams. And basically, whenever you hit levels 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, and 20, you get new abilities that'll make your character stronger. And it'll, it just makes your character stronger. So, as you can see, the enemy got the immortal, And now it's pushing down our buildings, so we have to kill it quickly if we don't want it to completely wreck all of our structures, and then we have nothing to like fall back to. Alright. So, Here's the Storm is a MOBA. If you don't know what a MOBA is, well, this is a MOBA. I don't know how to get more specific than that. But it's sort of like Mega Walls, I guess, if you're a sub of mine. Kind of like that, except the fighting is a lot more team-oriented. I know in Mega Walls, like a good player can probably hold a team up in a deathmatch, but here this game is very, very dependent on team fights. And basically what I mean by that is both teams coming together and fighting each other. It's very rare that one player can carry an entire game, and that's the case in most other MOBAs. So you can see we're going ahead and soaking some XP. When you kill the minions, they give your team XP, which allows you to get more abilities than your team. So soaking XP is one of the most crucial parts of playing this game. So we're gonna wait for that thing to go away. Okay, I'm trying not to describe the other the enemy's abilities, mainly because I think it only causes confusion. You start to pick up on what every character does when you start playing the game. Something I should go over are the roles that are within Heroes of the Storm. There are 3 roles. There's Assassin. Well, there are 3 main roles. There's Assassin, there's Support, and there's a Tank, or Warrior, more specifically. But each role does something different. For instance, I'm an Assassin, so that means I do damage, or I do more damage than a Warrior or a Support normally does. So we're going for that. And then a Warrior has a lot more health than most other characters, and then a Support will heal up their teammates. And then there's one other role called Specialist. They're all a little bit different. They're a little weird, but I'll try not to explain them. I don't think we only have Sagara on the other team and Zebo on the other team. Those are specialists, but they're just the odd ones out. So you see I'm trying to move and deal damage to the enemy team. Trying to not take too much damage because I don't have a lot of health, unlike a Warrior does. We're going to move in here, trying to secure a oh, that was a bad idea. Oh. As you can see, this player right here, the one in the white suit, that's a support, and I'm gaining a lot of health, and that's what the supports are supposed to do. Anyway, as I said before, as you level up, you become able to unlock abilities. I'll try to explain my abilities. Oh, this is so hard. I'm not used to this game, and I have to like explain it on the go. It's really weird. Okay. Well, let me focus on this a bit. Oof. Taking a little bit of damage, so we're just gonna go ahead and dip out. Actually, no, we're gonna come back up here and help. Oof. Hopefully your support is healing us. Yeah, she is, but she has to go back. But the abilities I took, basically I've taken all the abilities that will empower or make my Q ability better, which is my hammer, if you remember. Basically, whenever I hit somebody, I get more damage on it, and then it'll the other upgrade allows me to increase the range. So as you can see, it's like across the screen, where before it was like half the screen. And the last one I took is called Boomerang, and it just allows me to activate my ability again, and it does more damage wherever it is at the moment. So as you can see, the other team got the Immortal again, so we have to try to defend this so it doesn't push out all of our structures. Oh, excuse me. But it looks like the enemy team is going to hit level 10 before us, and at level 10 is when you get the ultimates, which is the skills that you unlock. They're like the upgrades you get for your regular abilities, but heroics are a lot stronger. Like Run Rule in this game is to never fight a team that has their level 10s when you don't. Like it's borderline impossible to win a fight when you don't have your ultimates. So you can see our team's trying to engage. I'm trying to stay back because we can't win that fight without our ultimates. So I think I'm going to go ahead and head top so we can soak XP up there and try to get level 10 so we can start fighting them. What else is there to go over? Oh, there's one thing that, if this game looks like very, very complicated to get into, it's actually really simple too. I'm pretty sure a lot of people say it's like the simplest, if it's one of the simplest, or if not the simplest MOBA to get into. Like there's Dota 2, there's also League, there's Smite, if you're familiar with those games. It's like a simpler version of those. So if this looks interesting, and you're looking to get into it, it's very simple. It's not at all um, like challenging to get into. It just takes a while to learn what everything does, what to do at certain times. It's a little bit of task, but nothing too bad. So when we got level 10, I went ahead and picked up something called Binding Gust, and basically, if the enemies start to get too close or we're all a bit low, I can go ahead and push them away with a gust of wind, and they'll travel there and just get away from us. So there are also these things called Mercer Camps. I probably can't take that on my own, actually. But as you can see, these, I don't know, these like dogs that are different from the bigger or the smaller minions right there. Yeah, you can capture them, and then they'll start pushing down the enemy team's structures. They're like minions, but they're a bit stronger than that. So it looks like the immortal spawned again, so it looks like our team is opting to protect our own this time, since we've lost the other two immortals, I think. So basically we're just trying to get the enemy team to come in here and hopefully pick one of them off, so then we'll have a numbers advantage. Oh, he's out of position. He's dead. He's dead. There you go. As you can see, that one character was super far out of position, which means he was overextended, which means he wasn't near his team at all. So we could have easily picked him off, since he had nobody healing him or taking the damage. Oh, excuse me. It looks like somebody else was out of position as well, though, so looks like he got picked up. Just going to use our ability to push him away, so our team will get away a little faster. Alright. It looks we're all retreating, because we're all a little bit low on health. I'm going to go ahead and get the well, and the well basically just restores your health and mana. And then we'll go ahead and try to defend our immortal a little more. Not try to kill anybody, just try to poke him down. Okay. Alright. Now their team is showing up can be a little more aggressive, but it looks like they got the immortal down to half health. When they start switching positions, that's when you know that you got it down to half health. And since we can't really normally you would try to, if it's on your side, like the immortal spawned on your side, you would try to race them, but since they already had ours at half health, we couldn't really do that. And we're just going to use our ultimate there to push that guy away from our support, which does no damage. I'm trying to keep him off him, but it's kind of hard to do. And it looks like we're all starting to die off, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of there. That guy should be fine, he has a lot of health. Yeah, we're good. And as you can see, these minions will continue to push down the buildings even while you're fighting at middle. So it is important to clear them out. Alright. Since he's got that, I'm going to go ahead and go back to base. As you can see, these green and blue bars above my head, the green bar is my health, and then the blue bar is mana. And mana is basically what allows you to use your abilities. So, for instance, my Q ability costs 70 mana, and I have a total of 610 mana, so you can't constantly just spin out your abilities and stay in a fight as long as you have high health. Some characters don't have mana, but they have some other limiting factors, so their abilities just don't get super powerful. Oh wow! As you can see, this is one of the ultimates for. Oh shit! Oops. Oh god, I am out of position and probably gonna die. Yep, rip. Since I'm assassin, I really shouldn't be in the front, but I wasn't really paying attention. I was trying to, commentate and trying to focus on the fight. It's hard for me. I'll probably get used to it once I start playing this game a little bit more. commenting over it. But we are going to go for our next ability, or our next upgrade to our character. Is going to be called Giant Killer, which basically just allows me to do more damage to targets. Alright, looks like we're going to go ahead and move in here. And hopefully not let them win, but it's kind of hard to do at the moment since our core is already at 25. Yeah, we probably lost this game. Yeah, we lost this game. But anyway, if this game looks interesting to you, as I said in the start, there is a link in the description. And I don't know if I said this already, but you will get a free character, and you also get something called a Stim Pack, which allows you to level up your characters and your account more than it usually would. So that was Heroes of the Storm. I know it was sort of short, and games are normally about 20 minutes long. But the other team had a really good composition, and it was hard to fight that. So, hopefully it went over everything okay. If you want to see more of this, or if you're confused on something, go and leave a comment. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later.